Hello everyone, welcome on back to Edgewater Saskatchewan. I'm just getting a little bit of a head start. I'm going to get this windrow quick. Like, this field is usually pretty quick for a windrow, and so. But the big P field is ready, so that is towards the top of our list. I would like to get that mowed down as well. Was it green feed oats? It's on the list. It may not be today, but it'll get done eventually. I've thought about, mainly because it's in the sale, about getting an upgrade on the mower. It requires quite a bit of horsepower though. That's we got 300 horsepower on the Ultra. Considering it. And then I could get another mower in the front as well, and then I'll be pretty quick on mowing. At the same time, we really don't mow enough to really make it worth it, so I'm probably not going to right now. I think if we were doing a lot of mowing, I probably would do it. Be worthwhile. So, I'll take what I got already. And the peas are actually supposed to be high next month, I believe, or is the month after. So we will be reaping the benefits of that harvest pretty quick. I honestly didn't know I timed it out that well when I planted them, but I did. That's nice. The lentils are... I think it's July is when they're up. They're starting to go up in price, so sure won't be too long there until we are selling those as well. I was gonna probably check to make sure what our combine's doing for repairs. I haven't repaired it since we've started, so I might need one. We'll see. Yeah, it's probably fine. They said 14%, 21%. That's probably should be fine. I'm not even sure where we'd get fuel on this map to be. Completely honest. We got one down there. We got one fuel station up there, it looks like. But I don't think we would notice a yield difference quite yet. I think that comes closer to 70%, 60%. Oh. Now, this should be a better yielding crop than the first time we've harvested peas in this field. We've put a lot more work into it, so it should be a better yielder, a better crop. I can't really tell though from the last yield map. Although the last yield map would be lentils that were last in here, so it almost looks like it's worse in some spots. But it should be better. We've put a lot more work into it than the first time because we kind of got it as is. Didn't really have much we could really do with it outside of harvesting it right away. I did miss a couple weeds, it looks like. And I completely forgot to turn on crop destruction. I said I was going to do that too. So give me 1 second. Alright. It should be on now. I test it, but I don't want to ruin my crop, so. Well, I guess we do already have, what, 2,500 liters of peas almost, and that is... and max value about 2,000 per... About 4,000 already, technically. Probably a little bit more than that. We won't be getting nearly the same amount of crop as the contract we did last video. That was a lot. That was quite a bit. Not gonna lie there. Already 43% full. Dang. I might start a pass upwards, because I don't know if we're going to make it around the total thing. Really haven't gone that far yet. Oh, this is where the yield is quite a bit lower. This is where it's sandy loam. Yeah, the good parts are right in the areas where there's loam, of course. So the yield down here is 75, 80%. Yeah, it's like 85 in here. It's a big field, but honestly, the soil is not great. As for certain, I definitely wouldn't mind getting a different, bigger field that is better soil. We can get these crops in there and just absolutely rake in the money. I'm not quite sure what kind of crops we have just sitting around here that are looking to be bought, but we got to expand farther somewhere else. Keep talking about it, so 65's not bad. We would, I'm pretty sure I've had direct access to it. No, that's water. We wouldn't have direct access to it. But 28, sorry. 28 isn't too bad. Pretty good crop. Otherwise, 54 is pretty good too. And that's right in our neck of the woods. Otherwise, there's a lot of silty clay. Ooh, this is actually really good over here. It's absolutely huge too. $500,000. They have in that right now. Wheat. Ooh, man. They're probably getting truckloads out of there. Yeah, maybe at some point. I don't think we'd sell this field. It's literally right next to us. I don't think we'd ever look to sell it, but I think if we look to get another big field, I would probably look somewhere like that where it's a little better of a soil. We're already going to be doing a trek to the recent field we bought not too long ago, so I already need to get a header trailer for that too. Actually not sure how much header trailers cost. Probably should look that up. Header trailers. I'm not actually sure if there's a specific one we should be getting. Should I be just going to our header and see if there's a combination? There is. Okay. So one of these two, I guess, would be the bet. 6,000. We will be having to buy that at some point, so probably next month or so. I think there's about a month or two left on that field down there until it's ready. I don't think the lentils are too far off back here. And corn is still a couple months off by 3-4. Which I think once we get enough money, I might look just to buy the corn header. That way we could possibly do sunflowers. Ooh boy. I might end up filling up. It's good, but not good placement. Maybe I should have cut across and did it that way. I think the first time we harvested this field, this is around the area I had gotten full at. So we will be trying to make as much room as we can. Hey, look at that. Now I gotta take the long way around. I got crop destruction now on. Which I'm pretty sure only 2 of our tractors have crop row tires, narrow tires. I don't think the John Deere does. I think that's the one that doesn't. Whoops. Took that a little bit aggressive. We can try and... Yeah, you can see that crop destruction is on. Oh, if I can stay straight, please. I like not to ruin my entire crop. In fact, that's already, what, 20,000 bucks right there? Yeah, this is gonna be a good money maker. Peas seem to be a absolutely huge money maker. It seems to be a really good crop. Although I realize our new field is peas, we will have to sit on them for a little while because they're gonna probably be a little late for the high month, unless they're done next month, or ready next month. I don't think they are. I think that will be ready next month. Yeah, I think that's our next ready crop. There's 37. If anybody's curious, the reason I bought this was because try to explore different parts of the map, and it's really good soil down here. There's some good soil down in this area, so I wouldn't mind buying the partner field 41 right next to it, or 38 next to it. Try to explore different parts of the map, and really it doesn't harm us to go elsewhere. I think for big fields I might look next to us, but if we're getting like a medium sized field, then I wouldn't mind looking elsewhere. I wouldn't look for smaller fields just because is it going to be worth it, the amount of money we'd get. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I think what I'll do, I'll start a time lapse and I'll just see how far I get in, like, I don't know, 15 minutes of recording, and then we'll start back up and either finish it off, let a worker finish it while we mow grass or something. We'll see. So I'll talk to everyone, well, as soon as that's done with.
Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong in a web of love and lies. As you string me along, and I can't breathe, I can't see. I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in, and we're falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. Think I'm falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free, free. Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong in a web of love and lies. as you string me along. And I can't breathe, I can't see. I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in, closing in. I feel the falling apart. I feel the falling apart.
Welcome back, everyone. So we're decent ways into the harvest. Hopefully the time lapse wasn't too long. It was probably about 18 minutes or so of record time. So hard to exactly say how long it is. I'm sure it was plenty long though. So I think, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to quickly put a worker on this. We'll start getting a silo ready for this crop, because it has to sit at least 1 month, more than likely. I will worker do this as much as I try to do a lot myself. Now I'm really trying to work on that. So we need that one there. See which one doesn't have stuff in it. This has corn in it. That one's empty. This one is empty. This one has, yeah, lentils in it. Which I'm not sure if we'll get more for harvest or not by then, but we'll do that one. Not sure what the max liters are on those, but my most fun and difficult part, and fun as in sarcasm too. I've not had much luck with getting these lined up. Let's try to basically shove that into the hole, and then, no, I'm somewhat close. I would say it's about close. I think there's a unload stuff, I think. I don't know. We'll see if I got that figured out then. Missed a little bit there. Kind of would like to try not to make the entire video a harvest, but kind of that's how it'll end up being. We gotta get it done, you know. It's coming up next month. It's when it's high, so we got more harvesting next month even. Oh, I didn't have the thing come out. It's over here. I always forget where what exit point of it is. The enter point, I should say. It actually takes a while to unload. Suppose we don't have any, we have a little bit in there. We already have $43,000 in there. 53 at max. Says July. We'll see. We will see. The month is lentils. If they're both July time, we'll just be sitting there just raking in the money. Lentils might be high next month. There's a little bit of a crash coming in July, according to that. Same with the peas. I don't know if I'm going to trust that. Like if it's a small dump, bump down, then I'll see. I'll risk it. I ain't gonna risk that. Let's see how we're doing. 75% full. Where's the... Okay. I'll get this moved over into here. Next field we gotta do is this one over here, so... I might end up doing some chocolate because I'm really considering doing sugar cane, and I'm hoping I can get enough money and, well, buy the sugar mill. I'm not quite sure which piece of land I'll put that on, but we're 83,000 at max, 88 at max. We're not going to be able to harvest any more lentils. Yeah, they're probably another month off. They might, if they're high in July, then yeah, we can sell them probably off the field, it looks like. Yeah, this will be next, 37. That is peas. We have no idea how well that'll yield. We really had absolutely no input in that. That'll be, let's see how it goes. Not sure. I could put the sugar mill here, but we might need hay in the future. I might put it in that field. The one right across from it there. Unless we got another small piece of land I could buy for it. Oh, I just realized I gotta move the combine. Dismiss. I think that field there has a lot of silty clay in it, much like this big field, but so it really isn't a super great harvest usually. Can take a gander. I think that one doesn't have a lot, but wouldn't really want to put it anywhere else. I know 14 would be good place for it. Oh, 1.2 million. Holy God. We could buy one of these small little plots down here for, well, these two plots for $11,000. It also would gain us this whole piece right in here. We're not going to be able to buy this 1.2 million, so it's 31,000. This actually is a bin site down here. We got a lot of small little places we could probably look into maybe. I'll have a worker go back under this and we'll look down at that 11 grand spot. It's down right here, so we can just visit this. So we'd technically own this. Have an exit point from it too. I don't know if we'd... So technically, we wouldn't technically own the grain west. We own this part right in here. So we're not too far from the dairy then. Bunch of brush in here, it looks like. I think we could fit a sugar mill in here. I like to keep things that are productions maybe not right at the house. Oh, I can't jump the fence. Like I said, I can't find a sugar mill. So there is a river down here, and we have a couple trees we have to cut out. I think down here it wouldn't be too bad. So a sugar mill is 80,000. Move this around just to see if it would fit. It would fit. I don't know how we'd want to have it positioned, but maybe positioned out here, maybe. We could probably do that. We'd own a little bit of land right down here then. This one's almost better deal, maybe, if it would fit down there. But yeah, then would be right in the main town area. This one wouldn't be bad. We have a field then, if we really need it. But really, if we're going to put production there, it doesn't matter too much. I'll look at 33 too before end of the video. But I think that is the cue to start harvesting again. But yeah, right at the end of the video, I'll take a gander at that place. It's a grain site. I don't know how much room we really have there. We'd have a grain site then. potentially, I hate to sell ours. It's nice to have it right on the farm. It's a little bit of far distance to travel to. It is an easier dump into one, but well, I think I'll start a little bit of a time lapse again. I know, shocking. Yeah, I think end of the video we'll get that put into the silo, and we'll check out by the bunker, the silos, and just see how much room we got there. I hate to put the production too far away because I'm pretty sure sugar cane can yield pretty good. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to have more silos. So I don't. You know, if we put a bin site down there, we buy that bin site, we could expand a little bit down there and buy some fields. That would be a interesting thing we could possibly do. I have basically 2 main farms, except we only have 1 combine and set of tractors and everything. But yeah, I'll do a quick little, well, probably not quick, but a nice time lapse here, and I'll talk to everyone once we're done with that. Welcome back, everyone. So we're just I'm having a worker just do this a little bit. I was hoping I'd catch them before they turned around. I could empty them real quick, but guess not. I'll probably go and look at that bin site now. Let the worker do this. That we're not make the video too long. The recording is already over an hour, so it's kind of a. It might be a little bit longer than I was hoping. But if anybody's curious, I go for about half-hour videos. Generally, when it's pushing, you know, hour and 10, hour and 20, it doesn't usually happen. So, although we do have longer time lapses, but at least in this case, we do. Not sure if they'd finish this if I empty them now, but all right, there we go. So they're emptied out. We'll go and take a look at the bin site. I have a feeling we're probably not going to be able to get to it. We'll visit here. I don't think there's enough room for too many productions. It is far away from our fields, although we could try to run sugarcane into that one. But they have what? This canola? They got canola in this field this time. Would have been nice the last time. Yeah, there really isn't much room here. I think this was the inside I was just at, wasn't it? I thought this was the big one. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one, the one I was at. But yeah, this is a different bin site. I was thinking of this one. which is separate. It's 430,000. See, I don't think there is any shot at fitting a mill here. Yeah, that is not happening, to say the least. It says not enough money, but we don't own right there, so... Well, I'm sure it would say that if we didn't have enough money already. There's a pizzeria? Oh, it's a selling point. The pizzeria? Yeah, it's probably about the main areas I can think of that we could look to buy and put a production that's not like $500,000. 140,000. A lot of these are just big pieces of land. We could look at, there's a spot right up here we could take a gander at, right in here. There is must be something up there already, I'm assuming. This would be really far from our main farm, though. We'd have a long way to bring everything. I wonder if Leroy Wilson must just own like everything in this area. Seems like everything is... Well, it's right here. This is what we'd own then. We'd own this house, as well as this barn here. Can't go into it because, well, we don't own it. But what other pieces are out there? Go look at this one and maybe this one up here. So this one would come with a field, or this field to be exact, as well as right down here it would come with this piece, I believe, which would be enough. There's, I was supposed to say, there's any gate here. That would be enough to put a place here. Yeah, it would be enough for a sugar mill. Would be enough. That's for an end. We'd gain a field. That would be another bonus. We'd probably have to place it kind of somewhat in here because we have to drive around and dump it and stuff. But we'd also gain a fairly decent sized field in it for $26,000. This one really don't gain much from it. Technically we wouldn't own this piece. We just own these two side pieces. This case we'd own a decent field with good soil. I can look up there, but I don't think there's as much land up there. It'd be this piece right up here. Yeah, we'd have to basically take right from the field versus there. We'd get a nice place. We would get a pretty nice place, so. Well, they're doing pretty good. So yeah, I am thinking once time comes, I think we might get this. Is there a crop in there right now? There's currently peas in. How close is the harvest? We have 1 month till we got to decide. We could probably make the money back, honestly. Try and think if I have any expenses coming up. I'm gonna buy it. May wonder why, but it's right next to the dairy, which will be where I'll go. And we get in a field. And the field will be easy carting because it's, you know, all of our sell points are basically right there. And we'll probably make the money back. Has peas in it. That's a pretty good crop. So I think we'll probably make our money back just about right there. And we should gain enough money from this harvest, the lentils currently, the other pea field that we have to harvest probably next video, and that pea field to pay for the sugar mill, leasing of some of the other stuff. Well, we have to buy the soil map too. I have to check out, make sure it's been fertilized and weeds have been taken care of. Actually, fertilizing it doesn't need it. Never mind. I just remembered that. Peas do not require it. I should have knew that because I just had not too long ago. I went to fertilize and couldn't. I think long term that'll be a good purchase. I would say check for weeds. I'm sure we might end up having to lime it afterwards. And it probably has rocks because most of the fields here do. Outside of ours. So it just says it's growing. Doesn't say anything about weeds. We'll check up here for those rocks that we have to take care of. No weeds. So in theory, it should be as good as we can get outside of the rocks, which we'll take care of once it's done, along with that one. And I'm sure I'll probably need lime and stuff too, which we obviously can't look at right now. What's the soil map cost? Oh yeah, we can buy that right now. That's a really good soil. pH, it's probably a little bit low. Nitrogen, I mean, that's how it is. Now the pH is not great, so we'll have to put some lime on it once it comes time for that. But yeah, we now own this piece as well as this piece down here. Which for the time being is grass, I guess, with weeds in it. Well, I think that's about everything for today. I'll get this emptied off camera into the silo. Start getting ready for well, next harvest, which is pretty soon. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.